find out soon. Here they are, the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone, back to green for stage 2.
See that outside row stacking up just a little bit. Some of those guys having better tires behind. Corner trying to get inside. Lane does a nice job, though, not allowing him to get there. But you see the 31 washing up. The one's going to fill that gap down the backstretch.
4 wide. Are you kidding me? Down the back straightaway.
Oh!
Gets the lead of the spinner. Brandon Jones, Brent Cruz, and others involved.
Saw the 19 get hooked right there. Brandon Jones was the first to go around.
This is huge for the 19 of Brent Cruz, because they came in right around that chase cut line after missing those 4 races, and their margin for error is just not where they would want it to be. Heavy damage for Brandon Jones, and the other car involved here, another Toyota, the 24 of Harrison Burton from Sam Hunt Racing. They were right around the 10th position when the crash took place.
Yeah, I think we're going to see they just kind of ran out of room there into turn 3, but you know, this is a tough break for Brent. I thought in the very first run he probably had one of the best cars. You know, looking at the lap times and how far he drove up the field.
I'm fighting all about here.
Here's 19 radio, Brent Cruz and his team.
Yeah, I'm good. What, did the 20 just hook me or what? There were other people above him. Don't really see. I'm sure they ran into them.
Yeah, I think that actually started from Sheldon Creed getting into the back of the 20, and that's who hooked. You see Brandon Jones right there. Sheldon Creed is the car right behind Brandon Jones. The red and white car almost in the middle of your screen.
Yeah, it's like he realized we don't want to be 4 wide, and he tried to get back in line maybe.
Yeah, just slight contact with Brandon Jones. It spun him around, got him into Brent Cruz, and then that collected Harrison Burton.
Hate that for Harrison Burton. It's been a tough year for him. But since he's a part of this conversation, want to take a moment and say congratulations to his dad, Jeff. Going to be going into the Hall of Fame in 2027 as a part of the class. Ian Harvick, the headliners, and we congratulate all those, but wanted to make sure we got Jeff into the broadcast tonight with Harrison Racing.
I think Sheldon was trying to get out of the gas right there, trying to, you know, let the 20 get back in line.
Yeah, I can see where his thought process was, that, you know, I can get to the outside of the 20, but it's almost like he thought better of it, but it was too late by the time, you know, that decision happened.
Caution comes out 8 laps in to our second stage.
Gosh, look at Jeremy Clements on the bottom of your screen, dirt tracking around the apron.
Like Kyle Sieg as well got sideways on the apron.
You can actually hear Sheldon lift out of the throttle, trying to just get back in line. I think he meant anything by that.
Brought to you by Golden Corral. Golden Corral honors our nation's heroes. Progressive Insurance. Get in the savings lane today. Visit progressive.com. And by Toyota. Let's go places. This weekend at Charlotte Motor Speedway has been all about celebrating the life of Kyle Busch. We lost him on Thursday. Thoughts and prayers to the family, and so good here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, winning 9 times in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Coke 600 tomorrow. He won that crown jewel race at NASCAR's top level back in 2018, and we're thinking about him all weekend, the weeks and months going forward, and that entire family.
He's still behind the 31. So.
Allgaier in charge, inside lane, as he comes through the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone. Austin Hill to his right.
Chastain spun him a little bit there.
Yeah, Corey Day, the second car on the inside, has done an awesome job of being able to push that leader multiple times. But look at Austin Hill staying right on the quarter panel. Allgaier sliding up the racetrack a little bit.
Here comes Zilch on the outside.
And they're racing hard, because then this could be the end of the race right here. Last 20 laps of the race.
Hill gets to the lead. Reference Village, he's right there. Jesse Love in the game, painting that blue and white line inside of the crew car.
Oh, and this is where it's going to be a struggle for the 7, because now he doesn't have that clean air we talked about. It's a huge advantage to have that. So he's on a little bit older tires, and now he's got some cars in front of him. Fortunately, they're far enough out that, the 7 is super loose right there. Through turns 1 and 2, the car, that balance is not tightened up since we started this stage.
Chastain trying to get the top spot away. 9 digging inside. He goes back to the point. So strong a week ago in Dover, winning a stage after starting on the pole. Number 9 has it in the wind again.
And Adam, honestly, based on what we've seen so far in this short amount of laps we've run, I think the 9 probably has the best car. He's come from kind of mid-pack at the start. Oh, look how
Oh!
Sam Mayer.
What happened
Wow. I mean, that thing wiggled, got away, nothing he could do. The wheel and the caution lights are out
I can't
again.
see right here at the phone.
Gosh, he tried to save that, kind of overcorrected, and you saw it shoot up in the middle of the corner.
He was 6th. Wow.
Yeah, he just got really loose and lost the car.
You know, from a driver's perspective, when it gets loose, you start counter steering, and you got to almost then start going the other direction before it hooks, because if it does hook, you'll see right here when that left rear tire grabs.
I think it's going to be a little bit of a 3-wide battle and a bad aero spot. You're loose anyway, and this is the end result.
The damage, that front suspension is bouncing on and off that car, and he's saying they're done because as a driver, you kind of know based on those impacts the damage. We'll take a look right here. Gosh, that view is tough for these guys. See Sam in the middle. See, he's already loose right there. Got Corey Data's outside, and just huge impact to the right front of that car.
Yeah, I think he was really close to the 17 on corner entry, and with these O'Reilly cars, I'm telling you, they get so loose when you got somebody right on the right side door, and it was a tight spot for those 3 cars to be.
Did you see that safer barrier start moving as soon as he had the impact? It's been